Alright, this is the video for the wall shelf. So you can use this document in the under modules woodworking wall shelf to get your basic dimensions, and then your task that there's not a video for is trying to add the curves to make it look like how you built yours. Okay, and I'll be pretty forgiving on how close you are on that, but I do want it to resemble your shelf. So let's just start with the top. 4 inches by 10 inches. So I'm going to grab the pencil, go 4 on the red, 10 on the green, close that up. I'm going to push pull 3/4, 4.75. So there's my top piece. Now I think I'm going to draw the back piece, then the front piece, then I'll add my sides. So I don't remember how far we came in from the edge to where the back piece goes, but I know it's 8 inches wide, and I know it's centered. So I'm going to orbit to where I'm looking at the bottom of the shelf. Pencil, I'm going to go from the midpoint, so it should be blue, along that line. 4. Find the end point and come down on blue. That should be 1 5/8. I usually say stuff as decimals, but you can type them as fractions as well. So let's go 1 space 5/8, enter. And notice I didn't put a label because I want inches. I'm going to go back to it was my midpoint, now it's my end point because I've drawn a line that starts there. I'm going to go left 4, find that end point, which should be a green dot, down on blue, 1 space 5/8. I'm going to click escape to let go of my pencil. The center here is 2.5. So find the end point, down on blue, 2.5. Then I'm going to connect to here, start a new line, connect to here, erase that reference line. And I'm going to pull that to the foreground, 3/4. So there's my back piece. Now, my little side piece is 3 1/4, 3 1/4, I guess deep, front to back. So that's where my front piece should start. So I'm going to grab my pencil, start from here, come along the red, 3.25, down the blue, 1. I'm going to click escape to let go of that line. I want to restart the line here, go over on green 8, down on blue 1, escape to let go of the pencil, start a new line at the midpoint and come down 1.5 on the blue, connect to there, new line, connect to there, erase that reference line, and push that back 3/4. So there's my front piece. Normally I would erase this reference line, but I actually am going to end up needing that. Alright, I'm going to come out. No, I'm not. I'm going to start here. I'm going to come down the blue 5. Left on red, 0.75. I need to check what that is 1 1/8. 1/8. So here I'm going to come down 1. It's 0.125, or you could just go 1 space 1/8 and connect that to there. Now I need to push pull this, but I have a feeling it's going to do it weird. Yep. So I'm just going to push pull them each individually and then see if I can erase the lines between them. So I'm going to pull that out, 0.75, and then I'm going to try to pull the other two to match it, see if it works. Yeah, I don't like that. Let me do that a different way. You can do it that way if you would like to go through the mess, but it kind of bugs me. I'm just going to draw out the other side. So I'm going to come out from there, 0.75, find the end point on the red, 3.25 to there, new line, down 5, over on red, 0.75, new line, down blue, 1 space 1/8, connect. I'm gonna see if that'll let me push pull. There we go, 0.75. Okay, I like that better. You could have done it the first way, but you would have kind of got into some confusing territory. Now I just need to draw that again over here. There are ways to copy and paste an item, but it's not very user friendly or intuitive on SketchUp. I think it actually takes less time to just draw it again. I'm going to start here, come out 0.75, find the endpoint, over 3.25 on red, down on blue 1.125, or you can type 1 1/8. Escape, start a new line at the endpoint of this line, down the blue 5, over on red 0.75, connect, push pull 0.75. That is the, oh, I don't like that that's open. Let's fix that. I think if I just do a line, re-outline it, it'll close. There we go. Okay. That is the main part. We need to add holes. And I'm actually just going to add holes where I will see them from my screenshot that I'm turning in. So I need to find the center where that one would go, the center where that one would go, and 4 on top. So the boards are 3/4 thick, half of 3/4 is 3/8. So I'm going to come in 3/8. I want to hit the center of that board, which is 1 tall. So I'm going to come down half, which would be the center. Circle tool, 30 seconds. I'll clean it up later. Back to pencil in 3/8. And then that one was 1. How tall was that back one? 1 1/2. No, 1 5/8. So half of that's 13/16, I believe. Did that in my head pretty quick. I'm actually just going to line it up with that other one. It'll look fine. So in 3/8 and down 0.5. Circle tool, 30 seconds. Now I'm going to grab my eraser, clean it all up. Alright, now I got to put my 4 on top. Here's how I'm going to do that. To find the centers of these boards, I'm going to just literally follow the center of it up, and then take it in 3.25, because that's how long that board is that these screws have to hit. And then from there, I'm just going to come in 1 inch from each end of that line, and then put circles on those endpoints. 30 seconds. I'll erase later. I'm going to repeat the same thing over here. Midpoint, straight up, in 3.25. And then I'm going to come in 1 inch from each end of that line. Circle tool, 30 seconds. Now I'm going to grab my eraser, clean it up. Okay, here's the part that I'm not going to help you with, but I want you guys to attempt it. This is the basic shelf. Yours all looks different than this. I want you guys to try to draw your curves in as close as to your actual shelf as you can get. Okay? So, I would use the circle tool, find reference points. So, like, say maybe you came in 1 inch from there. So, there's the end point of that. And then circle tool, and then erase some stuff, and then push pull your circle through. That's how I would do it. Okay, you could also use the arc tool. There's several arc options, but try to make it match yours as closely as possible. Okay, then take a screenshot and show me, and put the screenshot in your folder. Also save it just to be double safe, name it, and log off and plug in.